In 1118, 9 Knights Templar go to Jerusalem. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 8 equals 11. In 1127, they return to Europe with King Solomon's treasure. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 7 equals 11. They also have knowledge of the divine ratio, 1 to 0.1414, and all of the Freemason temples are built in this. 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 4 equals 11. And the two columns, Boaz the north tower and Jachin the south tower. This is the gate through which King Solomon would summon angels, and he would house the Spirit of the Lord. In 1307, the Freemasonry founded in Scotland, 1 plus 3 plus 0 plus 7. They formed the Illuminati and the USA in 1776, and on 7/4/1776, 7 plus 4 equals 11, the Declaration of Independence is signed. The Washington Monument is 551 feet high, 182 pounds. 5 plus 5 plus 1 equals 11. 1 plus 8 plus 2 equals 11. The White House has 13 windows on each floor, but the White House logo on your TV news only shows 11. The Pyramid of Giza was 13 acres and it was 452 feet high. 4 plus 5 plus 2 equals 11. You see, the pharaohs of Egypt had the same knowledge to connect with God, except they used it for evil purposes. Then King Solomon inherited the knowledge from the Lord and eventually lost that too to the Babylonians, only to have the Freemasons find it. Now they use it to summon demons, and instead of sacrificing livestock, they sacrifice humans and blood rituals to summon power-granting demons. And that is what the World Trade Center was designed for a giant Freemason satanic ritual. Tower 1 and 2 represent the female and the male God, and they were burned like candles, while building number 7 represents the gate. April 19th and April 20th are the 110th and 111th day ritualistically. On April 20th, 2010, you had the BP Toxic Tea Party, and 11 people died. You also have the Waco Massacre, Oklahoma City bombing, Columbine, Hitler's birthday, all are on 11th.
Here is the disturbing 9/11 scene. Notice the 9 and the 11.
There are over 23 11s in 9/11. First, the day is the 11th. The Twin Towers are basically a giant 11. There are 47 columns in each. 4 plus 7 equals 11. World Trade Center number 7 had 47 stories. 9/11 is the 254th day of the year. 2 plus 5 plus 4 equals 11. There are 111 days are left in the year. 9 plus 1 plus 1 equals 11. 111 is a perfect gateway to another dimension. You see, the two pillars are the ones in red, and the door or gate is in green. The Twin Towers were 110 stories tall. Flight AA-11 hit the North Tower at 8:45 a.m. South Tower burned for 56 minutes. 5 plus 6 equals 11. Demolished at 9:59 by remote control. Flight AA-77 burns the Pentagon, which is basically a giant pentagram, at 9:43 a.m.
Now the scary thing about the 9th gate is that in title it actually represents the 9/11, the 9th and the gate the 11th. Now this was prior to 9/11 2001. And this movie is actually about summoning Satan through this book or through a seance or ritual, which indeed that's what you saw on 9/11, the summoning of the angel of the bottomless pit by George W. Bush. Now this is a disturbing scene. Prior to 9/11, notice the back of the signs. Now if it was in gray, it would actually resemble the Twin Towers and the smaller sign up front, building number 7. February 9th, 2009. The Mandarin Oriental Hotel fire. 2 plus 9 and 2 plus 9 equal 11. And there are 44 floors. As this building burned for over a day, yet the steel structure remained. It did not collapse or implode on itself. Next, 11/15/2010, the Shanghai apartment fire. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 equals 11. And we see that the Freemasons are firing up China, getting them ready for World War III with you. Now we see 1/1/2011, a very high potential for Freemason satanic activity. 1/6/2011, a straight 11, high potential. And now a guaranteed date, 1/10/2011, many gates, many doors. You will guaranteed see satanic activity on that day, and then the Freemason media will cover it up as if it was some type of accident or terrorist attack. 1/11/2011, another guaranteed date. 1/24/2011, a triple 11. 1/29/2011. Another guaranteed date, February 2nd, 2011. February 5th, 2011, a triple 11. February 7th, 2011, at least 5 11s and 3 gates, the 38th day of the year, 3 plus 8 equals 11. You will definitely see humans sacrificed to Satan by your Freemason government on February 7th, 2011. February 9th, 2011. February 8th, 2011. February 16th, 2011, the 47th day of the year. February 23rd, 2011. February 25th, 2011, the 56th day of the year, guaranteed you will see in a Freemason Illuminati satanic ritual. February 27th, 2011. March 3rd, 2011, high potential. March 4th, 2011, 4 11s, almost a guaranteed date. Then we see March 6th, 2011, a guaranteed date. It forms a perfect gate with 11s on the 65th day of the year. Definitely you will see some people die that day. March 15th, 2011, again a perfect gate with 11s. March 16th, 2011, 290 days left. 16 minus 3 minus 2 equals 11. You will see some activity that day. Remember, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. And here we have the Lord of the Rings. And instantly the reference to the 111. You see, what this movie is truly about is how Benjamin Franklin, a Freemason, came to the United States with knowledge of the ley line. That is, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, and Boston are in a straight line. It is a line used to summon great evil. And on 9/11, you witnessed the summoning of the angel of the bottomless pit. And 1296, that is a reference to 18. If you add it together, and of course, 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18.